नंबर 10 डॉक्टर कांबळे अनिल हरिभाऊ जामखेड महाविद्यालय जामखेड डिस्ट्रिक्ट अहमदनगर. Here I am presenting PPT seminar lesson on the topic of water pollution. Water pollution contain the introduction, definition of water pollution, causes of water pollution, effect of water pollution, measures of control, and references. Firstly, introduction. Water is a precious resource and without it life is not possible on earth. Water is getting polluted day by day due to excessive and careless use. 2% of available drinking water is reduced. There are many ways which cause water pollution and the effects of it are very harmful for all living and non-living objects. The water is precious resource and without it life is not possible on earth. Water is getting polluted day by day due to excessive and careless use. 2% of available drinking water is reducing. There are many ways which cause water pollution and the effects of it are very harmful for all living and non-living objects. The water is significant to all biotic things. In some organisms, up to 90% of their body weight comes from water. Up to 60% of the human body is water. The brain is composed of 70% of water. Blood is 82% of water, and the lungs are nearly 90% of water. The water is polluted everywhere. India ranks 12th among water poor nation. According to a survey conducted, about 70% of all the available water in India is polluted. Similarly, about 73 million work days are lost due to water related disease. This is water. What is water pollution? This water pollution can be defined as presence of solid, liquid or gaseous contaminants in such concentration that may alter the quality of water. Water pollution is defined as the addition to water of an excess material or heat that is harmful to the living organisms or which impairs the beneficial of water. This is called as the water pollution. So what is causes of water pollution? Water is uniquely vulnerable pollution known as universal solvent. Water is able to dissolve more substances than any other liquid on earth. It's the reasons we have cool air and brilliant blue waterfalls. It is also why water is so easily polluted. Toxic substances from farms, towns, and factories readily dissolve into and mix with it, causing water pollution. Firstly, the causes of water. This is the domestic and sewage water. So this domestic wastewater, it includes what waterborne waste derived from household activities such as bathing, laundering, and food processing, and washing of utensils. Domestic waste contain garbage, soaps, detergent, waste food and paper cloth, use cosmetic, toiletries and human etc. This water, wastewater, which is known as sewage, is the largest primary source of water pollution. Most of our natural water bodies like river, pond, lake and streams are heavily polluted by sewage. The domestic wastewater and sewage are largely carbonaceous organic material that can be oxidized by microorganisms to CO2 and water. The decomposition of these waste by aerobic microbe diseases due to higher level of pollution. This is the domestic waste water pollution. Secondly is the sewage wastewater pollution. The sewage and wastewater that is produced in each household are treated chemically and released into the sea along with the fresh water. The sewage water carries pathogens, a typical water pollutant, other harmful bacteria and chemicals that can cause serious health problem and thereby the diseases. So these microorganisms in water are known to cause some of the very deadly diseases and become the breeding grounds for creatures that act as carriers. So these carriers inflict these diseases onto an individual via various forms of contact. For a typical example of the would be malaria. This is called sewage waste water pollution. Thirdly, the solid waste. This figure, solid waste, despite the environmental regulate that protect the quality of streams, lakes and wetlands, solids waste in the form of trash, litter and garbage often ends up in these surface water regardless of source of type or type, trash in a form of the water pollution. The solid waste pollution is caused mainly through urbanization and through industrial waste. The various methods are practiced to control solid waste pollution as compositing, recycling, incineration, pyrolysis, disposal and landfills. The nextly, the industrial waste. This industrial waste in industries produce a tremendous amount of waste which contain the toxic chemicals and pollutants causing the air pollution and damage to our environment and us. They contain the harmful chemical including lead, mercury, sulfur, nitrates, asbestos and many others. There are many industries not having a proper waste management system drain the waste in the fresh water which goes into the canals, rivers and later into the seas. So this is called as the industrial waste. The acid rain. Acid rain. What is acid rain? The acid rain is caused by a chemical reaction that begins when compounds like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide are released into the air. These substances can rise very high into the atmosphere where they mix and react with water, oxygen and other chemicals to form more acidic pollutants known as acid rain. which results in more aluminum absorption from soil, which is carried into lakes and stream. The combination makes water toxic to crayfish, clams, fish, and other aquatic animals. It can cause health problems in people. The air pollution like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide can cause the respiratory diseases or can make these diseases worse. The respiratory disease like asthma or chronic bronchitis make it hard for people for breathe. This acid rain causing the pollution also causes the climate change. For example, of coal-fired power plants that produce acid rain also emit high levels of carbon dioxide that accelerate the climate change. So, what is the main cause of acid rain? The acid rain is caused by a chemical reaction that begins when compounds like the sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide are released into the air. These substances can rise very high into the atmosphere where they mix and react with water, oxygen, and other chemicals to form more acidic pollutants known as acid rain. Nextly, the oil industry. So, what is oil water pollution? An oil spill is the release of a liquid petroleum hydrocarbon into the environment, especially the marine ecosystem, due to human activity and is form of pollution. The term is usually given to marine oil spills where oil is released into the ocean or coastal waters, but spills may also occur on land. So how does the oil cause water pollution? The oceans are polluted by oil on a daily basis from oil spills. Routine shipping, runoff, and dumping oil spills make about 12 of the oil that enters the ocean. The rest come from shipping travel, drain, and the dumping. This is called as the oil industry water pollution. Nextly, the aquatic plant. These aquatic plants, these nutrients enter the lake through runoff fertilizers, agriculture waste, and failing septic system. Excess nutrients in the water cause accelerated plant growth. Another problem can arise when non-native aquatic plants are introduced to a lake pond. The unnatural amounts of plant growth are usually caused by high level of the nutrients. These nutrients enter the lake through runoff, fertilizers, agriculture waste, and failing septic system. The excess nutrients in the water cause accelerated plant growth. Another problem can arise when non-native aquatic plants are introduced to a lake or pond. This is called as the aquatic plant water pollution. Nextly, the religious means. This religious means among the various type of anthropogenic actions, religious activities like emergence of flour, oil, soap, ash, detergents, floral offerings, and mass bathing are also one of the important causes that affect the water. Bathing are also one of the important causes that affect the water quality of water body. Daily more than 1 million Hindus in India bath, drink from of carry out religious ceremonies in the highly polluted Ganga river. This religious beliefs, cultural traditional poverty, and large population interact with the causal pollution of the river Ganga in India. That this is called as the religious means water pollution. What is effect of water pollution? The water pollution can disastrous consequences on the ecosystem. Furthermore, toxic chemicals can travel through the food chain and get into our bodies, causing diseases and death. The effect water pollution are varied and depend on what chemicals are dumped in each location. There are these many water bodies near urban areas, cities and towns are highly polluted. This is the result of both garbage dumped by individuals and dangerous chemicals legally or illegally dumped by the manufacturing industry, health centers, schools, and marketplaces. The effect of water pollution, death of aquatic organisms, rivers are changed into dustbin, shortage of drinking water, increase of BOD, dust, disruption of food chain. The firstly, death of the uh, aquatic organisms. The main problem caused by the water pollution is that it kills organisms that depend on these water bodies, dead fishes, crabs, birds, and seagulls, dolphins, and mainly other animals often wind up on beaches killed by pollutants in their habitat, living water. This is called as the destruction of this ecosystem, and this ecosystem, the interaction of living things in a place depending on each other for life, can be severely changed or destroyed by water pollution. That many areas are now being affected by the careless human pollution, and this pollution is coming back to hurt humans in ways. Secondly, the rivers are changed into dustbin. What is the effect of the throwing garbage in the river? This effect of illegal dumping. A common method of illegal dumping is throwing garbage directly into a river or streams. This causes oceanic pollution and leads to the death of marine life. Waste that is dumped illegally often contains dangerous and toxic substances which soak in all the oceanic oxygen. Nextly, the shortage of drinking water. When water runs dry, people cannot get enough to drink, wash, or food crops, and economic decline may occur. In addition, inadequate sanitation, a problem for 2.4 billion people, can lead to deadly diarrheal diseases, including the cholera and typhoid fever and other waterborne illness. So, what pollution affecting the availability of water, the stage on our water environment as a result of increased industrialization, which aids urbanization, is becoming a very high, thus reducing the availability of clean water. The polluted water is of a great concern to the aquatic organisms, plants, humans, and climate, and indeed other the ecosystem. This is called as the shortage of drinking water pollution. The increase of BOD, the nitrates and phosphate in a body of water can contribute to high BOD level. Nitrate and phosphates are plant nutrients and can cause plant life and algae to grow quickly. When plants grow quickly, they also die quickly. This contributes to the organic waste in the water, which is then decomposed by bacteria. So, biochemical oxygen demand is the amount of dissolved oxygen needed by aerobic biological organisms in a body of water to break down organic material present in a given water sample at certain temperature over a specific time period. The domestic sewage primarily contain the biodegradable organic matter which readily decomposes by microorganisms which can multiply using these organic substances as a substrate and hence utilize some of the component of sewage. That it is possible to estimate the amount of biodegradable organic matter in sewage water by measuring biochemical oxygen demand. The microorganisms involved in a biodegradation of organic matter in the receiving water body consume a lot of oxygen, and as a result of there is a sharp decline in dissolved oxygen downstream from the point of sewage discharge. This causes the mortality of fish and other aquatic creatures. It is called as the increase of BOD. Nextly, control of water pollution, stabilization of ecosystem. Stabilization of ecosystem, the reduction of waste at sources, harvesting and removal of biomass, trapping of the nutrients and the fish management, using of water hyacinth to remove water pollutants. The water hyacinth is extremely efficient in absorbing and concentrating dissolved nutrients from water in which it lives. Using the chemical methods, the several chemical methods have been devised for the treatment of industrial effluents before discharging them in water bodies like the ion exchange. This ion exchange, it is a reversible reaction where in an ion from solution is exchanged for similar charged ion attached to an immobile solid particle which is either naturally occurring in organic zeolite or synthetically produced organic resins. This is a ion exchange. The reverse osmosis, it involves the purification of water with the semi-permeable membrane when used as pre-treatment steps for deionization system. The reverse osmosis will remove feed water bacteria, organic and silica and reduce the dissolved salt content by greater than 95% only. The precipitation, this process transfer dissolve contaminants into an insoluble solid, facilitating the contaminant subsequent removal from the liquid phase by sedimentation or filtration. This is a pretty precipitation. The coagulation. The chemical coagulation enhances the removal of colloidal particles by destabilizing and chemically precipitating them and accumulating the precipitated material into larger flow particles which can either removed by gravity setting or filtration. This is the coagulation. The cooling methods. These cooling methods for preventing thermal pollution, such methods are usually like cooling wastewater effluent, evaporation water, cooling ponds, dry cooling towers, wet cooling flowers, etc. This is the recycling, renovation, recharge and reuse. The wastewater consisting of domestic sewage, industrial influence, thermal and radioactive pollutants receive some shortage, some sort of treatment before mixing into water bodies. Urban sewage and sludge, etc., may be recycled and reused to generate cheaper fuel, gas, and the electricity. And this references of the. Thank you. I am very thankful to UGC, HRDC, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Aurangabad, give a chance to present PPT seminar lesson on the topic of water pollution in a online refresher course in recent trends in environmental development.